Good afternoon. Well, it is here. Might not be where you are, but yeah, it's afternoon here and it's Sunday. And I thought I'd show you some watches that I've been making. And they're all the same movement, different colors sometimes, and they're all very different watches. But I wanted to show you these because they are my favorite watches. I love skeleton watches. I have a few. So, yeah, without more to do, here we go. So these are they're made by Seiko NH72 skeleton movements. Now, as you can see, if you look closely, they are all the same. That's a black one, that's a silver one. And I think this is also a black one. So the black one's the NH71, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I will double check and correct it on the screen if I'm wrong. But yeah, so the first one I built was this one. Now, I personally love this. This is probably my favorite one because it lights up beautifully. The lume on it is very nice. The hands seem to go really well. Now, took me a while to be totally happy with the hands. Let's tighten that screw down. And then on the back we have a showcase back, and you have a gold weight. Now, why do I have a gold weight? You say, it's a silver watch. Yes, it is. But my logic behind it was that the Seiko badge is gold, and so is the balance wheel. So I thought a little bit of gold in there would be quite nice. And then I put it on this strap, which I love these straps because they are very comfortable, easy to adjust. I mean, and they're very high quality. The clasps are very good. I've never had one go on me. They're a little bit more expensive than standard canvas straps, but yeah, it's got a 20mm lug width or distance between the lugs for your strap. This is a 316L steel case. As you can see, it's got polished sides and then brushed lugs. Yeah. And then just a polished crown. The bezel is ceramic, but the bezel itself doesn't loom. And but the hands do very well. Now I'll just do a quick video. Bear with me a second while I turn on the flash. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll just let that burn for a minute or two, and we'll tell you about the other watches while we're here. So you can have a little look at that one. Now this one's totally different. It's the same style of case, as you can see, but this is PVD plated black, and it has the same polished sides, brushed lugs, ceramic bezel, which is a kind of carbon fiber effect. I really like that, with a loom pip at 12 o'clock. And I know these aren't sort of dive watches, and they're probably not meant, you're probably not meant to put this dial, this movement in it, but I don't really care. I like it. And then the last one is this one, which is in an AP type case. And I just loved it in silver because the case was silver. I thought I'd really go silver. Again, the hands, very difficult to come up with hands for this one because you just couldn't see them. Standard silver ones, you just couldn't see. I tried lots of different ones, and then I spotted these blue ones, and I thought, I wonder, if they would look good, and I think they do. I mean, give me your opinion. I don't think everybody will agree with that, but that's the thing about watches, is that it's a personal choice, and that's thankfully a good thing because then there's lots to choose from. and it means that there's, you know, keeps the business going. So what we'll do is we'll just take this out into the hallway where it's a bit darker, and then I'll kill the light. Bear with me while I do that. Turn that off. There we go. And as you can see, it looms lovely. It's a nice bluey green colour, I just think, and it does last. It lasts quite well. There's no loom on the second. Well, there is actually, right on the lollipop. There's a lollipop hand, so yeah, it's even got it on there. I just wish that they'd done the ring, you know, in the outer ring in loom as well. I do have a couple of watches that has the loom on those, and they look a lot better. Not that you need them to tell the time, and that's really what's important. So yeah, that's that one, and yeah, that's it. So lovely. They keep brilliant time. I've never had a problem with the NH7 series. This is the black one, as I said, but with little touches of red. I just thought that would be interesting, but it also has a presentation case back, which I have put. Let me just turn that around. As you can see, I've put the T for my logo. It's just a temporary idea, really, but yeah, you can see the, you know, it looks nice, and when you hold it up to the light, you can sort of see through it. Yeah, it depends on where the weight is and whatnot. But yeah, so that's that one. And then this one is the silver dial version. And again, but I just went with the silver weight. I always change the weights on these. They come with a standard weight, and I don't like them. I just think even the Seiko ones, if you look on a Seiko, they don't make any effort to make the weight presentable. Why bother putting a you know, a see-through back on it, a sapphire crystal back? And they are all sapphire crystal backs. They're not. It's not like Hardlex or standard glass. It really is proper. These cases and with the built-in bracelets are lovely. They're really well made. They're really solid. They're not perfect by far. It's not an AP case. If it was, you would know. You would know, because the links would be a lot better than this. In fact, the finish would be a lot better than this. But then, of course, they are silly money. But if you're talking, you just want a nice watch that you like, then I recommend buying one of these, or making one. You could make it yourself. It doesn't take that long to figure it all out. I learned, so if I can learn, anybody can learn. That's the truth of it. There you go. 3 NH70 series watches. Very different. So if you liked the video, then please just hit a like if you like them. Share it. Feel free. I want it, you know, out there. That's fine. I plan to do a lot more of these type of videos. This one's just a practice. It's just to see how I come across, and to get people's opinions. I know my eyes are looking over there because I'm using an old camera, an old phone, and the camera is there, but you tend to look at yourself, don't you, when you're talking? You need to look at somebody, and if somebody was there, I'd be talking to them. So, but yeah, it's all a learning process, isn't it? Please subscribe and like. That didn't sound too beggy, did it? Yes, it did. All right. Well, thank you for watching anyway. And if you made it this far, then good on you. And please come back and watch more. Hit the bell, highlight the bell, and you'll get a notification. Have a great Sunday. Take care.